All right. Welcome back to another episode of BSTV. I'm Steve.
And Bianca.
We should really just reverse the order because BS,
Yeah.
right? But then you'd have to do the introduction. You're too
I
nervous
could do
to do
the
that.
I could do
You're
the
not
introduction.
nervous?
No, I'm good.
Yeah?
I'm
Okay.
confident.
Maybe next
time.
episode.
Yeah, will you let me?
No.
Okay.
Okay, so we're reviewing David and Annie,
In Thailand.
season 1,
Yeah.
episode 2. They're still in Thailand. They're in a
Which Steve loves.
rural village up north. And basically, they're still in the process of bringing the two teenage boys back.
No,
two
girl
teenagers,
and boy, yeah.
a male and female, back to America to
Mhm.
learn English and go to school.
Yeah. And family's quite worried about this because they see how David is large, fat, and he only knows, and they talk about how he is fat and how the kids might become fat because he's fat and living in America.
Yeah, but there's an underlying issue that they sort of get to at the end of the episode. So in Thailand and some of these Asian countries, or other countries, but in Asia, they call it a dowry, and you have to pay the bride's family money in order to marry her.
Mhm.
And David couldn't afford the full asking price that they wanted before. They wanted about $15,000 American the first time, and they only got
That's quite a bit.
and they got $1,500 from him. So he only gave 10%. And so part of the episode at the end, he buys them turkeys, and I don't know if he's going to give them money as well, other than turkeys for their farm, so that they could sell the turkeys to try and repay some of the dowry. So that's kind of an underlying issue where they're like, can you take care of them because you are poor?
Oh, not
and
because
fat.
he's fat.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
okay.
both of them.
Okay. Yeah. But the $15,000 is a lot of money for a dowry
Yes.
in Thailand.
Yeah.
They could live for years.
Yeah, so dowries in Thailand, for anyone who doesn't know, like vary on all sorts of stuff. I don't know Annie's history. I didn't watch their season on 90 Day, so I don't know. But like dowries go up and down based on if the daughter is divorced, like it's her second marriage, if she has a kid.
Baggage.
Yeah,
Goes down.
and how wealthy
Okay.
the family is, because the dowry really is about showing the village, this is how much my daughter's worth.
Right.
And lots of the times the dowry is actually fake, where they give it back to the family. But apparently in this case they didn't. Or maybe they didn't because it's a TV show and then everybody would know they did.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so dowries are a thing in some parts of the world. It is outdated, I guess, but here in Canada, your family paid me, I think.
Okay, you wish.
They were just happy I took you off their hands.
Yeah.
Finally, she's out of the house. Okay, so other things in the episode really are just like David tries to do some bonding things, like takes them on a hike.
And they hated that because they don't do that stuff in Thailand. And they're like, this is an American thing to do.
Yeah.
And he tries to show them that he could do this, but meanwhile, he's just
Yeah, he takes them on a
lagging at the
hike
back.
to like something that very high up a mountain where you have a big view of all the villages out there.
Right.
I thought it was really nice, but one of the things that I thought was the funniest was I actually side with Annie, and you're more on David, where you like to go hiking and go do this sort of stuff. And
Yeah.
I'm like, why do I want to go do hard work for fun? So
Yeah.
I side with Annie. I'm like, no,
But
why
it's
would
nice
anybody want to
see
do that?
different sceneries. You're on vacation. You might as well just look and see what there is.
Why couldn't they rent a tuk-tuk and go up to the top and
I mean,
look?
they could have just kept staying in their cars and go
Yeah.
up. Yeah, but I guess
Why'd they have to walk?
there's
Because it was a
trail.
road.
No, there's a trail.
There was a trail? Maybe
Yeah.
at a certain point it
There's a
cut
trail.
off. They didn't show
So-
us that.
But
They
it's-
just showed us
I
David
like
struggling.
the experience thing. Yeah, he really struggled.
Yeah.
Yeah, and everybody else was kicking his butt
hmm
all the way up.
Would you want me to experience that, struggling going up?
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
Guess we got to go on more hikes.
for sure. We
Anything else on this episode you want to talk about?
No,
It
there
was a
wasn't
pretty
anything-
boring
yeah,
episode.
there wasn't anything good. Just at the end, the aunt says, "No, you cannot take them."
No, she
the
says, this is
matriarch-
what I'm most concerned about.
Right.
She doesn't say you can't, but she's about to lay into it. I think she's going to say you're poor and didn't pay the dowry.
Okay, but then after he's gonna come with turkeys, and I think
Yeah.
everything will be good, and they could take them to America, the kids to America, because or else there would not be a show.
Yeah.
Right.
And it's leading into a going away party where the whole village is going to be there, sending off these
Yeah.
two teenagers to America. So then
Yeah.
we're going to have that. And then I guess we're going to go to America.
So
And
I
I'll be
guess-
sad
I guess we'll see what happens.
because I just want to watch them in Thailand.
Are we gonna still watch the show after?
For sure. Our viewers want to see our opinion on it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Uh,
anyways, That's it for that.
All right. Thanks for tuning in. This is another episode of BSTV. Like, subscribe, leave a comment.